Behold, the Big Law associate. You may recognize them by the jumbo-sized cup of coffee in hand, bloodshot eyes from working 60-hour weeks, and, most of all, by the bank account filling with money.
Associates at big firms are usually hired from the top law schools every year.
Of course, it's not just the highest-ranked schools. Firms do recruit top students further down the rankings list.
First-year associates do all kinds of work, court papers, transactions, documents, preparing first drafts of briefs or other documents.
They're the worker bees of the elite firm hive.
These are people who are asked to bill somewhere around 2,000 hours a year.
That's nearly 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, which doesn't sound so bad until you realize that's almost entirely time working on client matters. Other things, from administrative tasks to going to the bathroom, don't count towards those 2,000 hours. So why do associates do it? Why toil nights and weekends instead of going out for drinks, taking a hike, or binge-watching Stranger Things and wondering if there's a class action lawsuit opportunity against Hawkins National Lab? There's one pretty big reason associates are willing to be such busy bees.
They're getting paid a lot of money.
We pay our associates very well.
How well?
First-year associates at big law firms today make a starting salary of $225,000 a year.
The average first-year associate is in their mid-20s, so not a bad payday, and that's just the beginning.
That'll go up as the associate gains tenure.
Law firms have a name for this: lockstep.
Lockstep refers to a seniority-based system of compensation.
Kent Zimmerman is an advisor to top law firms. He says there's a reason firms pay their associates by seniority rather than merit.
So it keeps it simpler by being lockstep. It avoids appeals and dissension that might come from having more subjective compensation.
It's treating everyone the same. It's not recognizing maybe that some people could be having more contributions than the other.
They're lawyers. They could argue anything. So the thought of having to do that with hundreds of associates or more than that, that's not so appetizing for a firm.
Lockstep was introduced by one of the country's most prestigious firms, Cravath, Swaine Moore.
Paul Cravath. He joined that law firm in 1899, and he wanted a model that would scale as the law firm grew.
Cravath's big idea? Create a system that would recruit, grow, and develop young lawyers as they move up within the firm, and set a structured pay system as they rise.
He basically said, associates are going to make a salary. They're just going to focus on getting really good at what they do. And then after 8 or 9 years, we'll figure out if that person is worth making partner here. And basically, every major law firm bought that idea.
A lot of firms follow the leader.
For firms, eye-popping associate salaries are a way to signal that they are attractive destinations for top talent.
I think for many firms, it helps with recruitment and retention.
Most lawyers don't end up staying in big law for their whole career. So these associate salaries are important because they're, at the very least, helpful to pay off your student debt. And then maybe you can start looking at doing something else.
It is kind of putting hard work in early to reap rewards later.
Like becoming a partner, where salaries can jump from the 6 figures to the 7. Another reward? Bonuses. That's when firms sweeten the deal for their worker bees with a little extra honey. I mean money. Year-end bonuses can range from $20,000 to $115,000 based on seniority. Bonus season starts with one firm declaring what their bonus will be, usually via a highly anticipated email.
Congratulations, thank you for the hard work. Here's a lot of money. And whoever sends that announcement first gets a lot of headlines. And then, sure enough, basically every other firm after their next partnership meeting will send out a very similar email.
The size of the bonus is based on a range of factors.
Firms, for example, have considered in-office attendance, recruiting, pro bono work, but the big driver is generally billable hours. Bonuses can be a significant portion of compensation. In some firms, that can be 5, 10, even 20% of total comp.
And sometimes there are even special bonuses given out mid-year.
Those sort of special bonuses are typically reserved for good years, really good years, boom years, because Those boom years are when it's possible for associates to be working huge hours.
Add it all up, and there's a lot to add. You can see why many young lawyers with tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars of law school debt seek the big law payday, no matter the personal cost. So what if they miss a few episodes of Stranger Things? With the kind of money they make, eventually they can buy their own Demogorgon.